happened to pick up Mike, an engineering student at the University of Notre Dame. Now, while driving, Doug shared that his daughter was born with a birth defect, leaving her with only one finger on each hand. Little did he know that Mike was a member of an engineering club that was designing a 3D prosthetic hand. There's so much more to this story, and I'd rather let them tell it. Please welcome Doug, his daughter Tori, and Mike. So how did the conversation begin? You're a passenger, he's part-time Uber driver. How did this conversation get started?
So I'm the type of guy who like sits in the front seat, chats the Uber driver's ear off, and asks him about his family. He was talking about his daughters and how one of them had a birth defect with her fingers. And once I heard that, my heart just kind of like skipped a beat, because I'm part of this club at University of Notre Dame that we basically 3D print prosthetic hands. And I kind of like sunk in my seat, was like, wait, like we can do something about this. I told him, here's my email. If you're interested, send me an email. I got home, less than I think a half hour later, I got an email saying we'd love you to take a look at Tori. And rest is history.
How does this work, man? How do you make a 3D printed hand?
So in Tori's case, what we did is we took measurements of Tori's hand. With those measurements, we put them into our own software, and then from there, we sent that information to a 3D printer. And once we had that 3D object, we assembled it into a functional hand. And then once you had the functional hand, we fit it to Tori. And once you go through all the steps, you have a 3D printed hand.
So let's see these cool hands you got. So you can operate the fingers yourself? How does that work?
I just bend my wrist and it moves the fingers down.
So you use your wrist to bend it down and that causes your fingers to curve? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this, Tori. What's your favorite thing to do with your new hands?
I like to play catch with my dad.
So, Mike, you and the other students, you do this free of charge and volunteer your time?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Okay, this is not coincidence.
No. God. Serendipity, you know? God brings those things together.
You know what my mother always told me? She said, Steve, whenever something unexplainable happens in your life, that's God.
Amen.
Because he does the unexplainable all the time.
Absolutely.
This is a great story. I'm so happy that you can play baseball with your dad. I mean, that's got to be the coolest thing. Doug, look, I know you and your wife, Mary, work hard as teachers, and you got other daughters. We want to help you out, man. So we're going to give you a check for $5,000. I mean, that's the least we can do. And man, we'd like to keep up with this story. Let us know. Hey, Doug and Tori, thank you for being here. Hey, Mike, good luck with your career, man. You're gonna be major. Don't go away, everybody. We'll be right back. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.